This is one of my recipes for a vegetarian masala sauce. What most people do, they just throw the chicken pieces, Quorn chicken pieces, in the finished sauce. But what you can actually do is infuse them with flavour by marinating them overnight and get some actual flavour into the chicken, so it's not just a tasteless thing in a sauce. So we're going to put in some curry powder, some chilli, some cumin, then I'm going to put a couple of garlic cloves in, a bit of freshly grated ginger, 2 or 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, and as I said, we'll leave them overnight in the fridge. The ingredients: you're going to need a cooking oil, something to make some stock with, tin of tomatoes, tin of coconut milk, spices, paprika, a bit of chili, Methi or fenugreek it's known as, curry powder, coriander, cumin, a bell pepper, 5 or 6 good sized cloves of garlic, fresh ginger and an onion. The first thing we need to do is get your chicken pieces onto a rack and then put them in a preheated oven for about 15 or 20 minutes. Just keep a check on them to check that they're not going to burn. The next thing we're going to do is get a bit of oil heated up in a pan, put the onions and ginger in. Don't worry about the size of the pieces because they're going to go in a blender later anyway. Onions have become translucent after a few minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Then go in with your garlic. Get one of these things if you have garlic regular, because of a godsend. You don't have to peel the skin off and chop them up and have your fingers smelling of garlic. Then we're going to go in about a teaspoon each of the spices. That's paprika, chili. You can put as much as you want or not of chili, obviously, to suit your palate. Bit of curry powder, coriander, cumin, and save the Methi leaves for later. After about a minute, allowing for all your spices to release the flavours, then go in with your chopped tin of tomatoes. Give those a whirl round. Once your tomatoes have bubbled away for a couple of minutes, then we're going to go in with about 400 millilitres of stock. This is vegetable stock for the vegetarian option, but obviously you can use chicken stock as well. Once you've put the stock in, let it simmer for about 5 minutes, then take it off the heat completely because we're going to put it into a blender, so you need it to cool down. So ideally for about an hour. Once you've taken the sauce out, fry off the bell pepper, not too much though, you still want a bit of crunch in the pepper. Put a bit of seasoning in there, throw in a few Methi leaves, stir them round, and then it's back in with the blended concoction. Then it's in with the chicken pieces, lastly but not leastly, coconut milk. Then you're going to simmer this, keep checking its consistency for when you think it's right and not too watery a sauce. That's been simmering for around 30 minutes now. It's just around the consistency I want it, remembering that when you turn it off and as it cools down, it will thicken more. Try this one, I think you'll enjoy it.